And I've got this woman outside my door. Here we are, 2013, and I just opened my door, and she's out there with her door. She just like ran behind her door, listening to me. So it's very hard to focus. This one calls the police on me if whenever she just feels like giving me trouble. You've seen her. But anyway, so another reason I haven't talked about all this publicly with my name directly attached as much as I plan to is because, people like this just, they laugh and they get a kick out of it. And this is why I've never been able to live it down. I mean, look at this woman. I had such, hope to do so much in my life. And then now I'm stuck, behind paper-thin walls with pigs like this who ironically is a school teacher. But anyway, enough about the pig. I'll try to tell my story, and it starts with this one. The author, Dr. Debbie Moore, who did this to me for entering the subway without a token. I was short $1 and actually tried to tell the token booth guy that I left my wallet, and he was busy counting, and I thought, oh, what the hell. And even her partner, Brian Wall, who's now in Far Cave Arena, North Carolina, I mean, anyone can talk to him, and he was, he was bad because he let her do this, but he stood by, and I remember seeing his face, and he felt really guilty. He was white, and she was very ghetto, and she beat me up for the same reasons that Robin does, just because I was, I don't know, a lot of people find me obnoxious for whatever reason. So the point is that she got away with it. This is, most people throw away their documents because they fucked up, because they did something wrong. But I was beaten, and then they called it resisting arrest. It's hard to read it, but where is it? Somewhere on here. And her badge number was 3230, I believe. And Brian Wall was the other one. 2366, I guess is his number. And for a year we were suing the city, but then the Civilian Complaint Board, of course, determined that she didn't do anything wrong. No surprise there. But the thing is barely a year later is what started happening. I lost my apartment in the city, ended up, sleeping on couches for months and months, and went to my aunt and uncle's up in the Catskills. That's how I ended up there. And then, I was basically completely alone at a certain point, and this is when I was flat broke, and I went to try to get a $35 deposit back. And that's what this whole phone call is about. And so, to keep in mind what the background is and why I'm being a little bit difficult with the trooper who is responding to a call that I'd made the day before. This kid, Jeremy Shep. I wrote this 20 years ago. I'm sure that's not his phone number still. But he was dragged by the principal down the hallway by the arm. Like, could have pulled his arm out of the socket with his legs behind him. And so I just thought I would want to know about it if I were a parent, and I knew I wouldn't get the job if I did that, but I was still young and hopeful. God knows why. And then that's when all this happened. This guy called me the next day, and I think the video after this one is, and I'm taking way too long to say this, and the point is it was months and months before that I'd had this problem with Pauline Walker, who refused to give me my $35 after I was very clear about, needing it, and moved all this stuff in a little 2-seater car, and so I wrote some sarcastic letter. This is it, on July 5th. But then she wrote this criminal summons, like, even a week after that, supposedly. And then, of course, I even have the whole entire criminal summons, which I will do something with at some point. But, so that's the background of this. It just says I've been looking for you for 2 months.
Who calls in information so we can act on it. And like I said, I've been trying to locate yourself for about 2.5 months. And there you have it.
By the way, whatever happened with the principal yesterday?
I'm not sure. That's Trooper Kingston's case. As a matter of fact, I believe I heard her talking about it today. She's still working with it. Still working on that case because she's also working 3 to 11 today.
Because, the guy's like the principal of the school. He's like, probably everybody's favorite man, so...
I don't even know who he is, to be quite honest with you.
Well, I don't either, but...
Like I said, what I had just had to get general information from you. Would you like me to get that over the phone? Or would you like me, when I issue the criminal summons?
I want this to not be happening. I don't... You want to mail me a summons? Is that what you're saying?
I can't mail you the summons. I have to give it to you in person. But when it comes to it, I have to get information about yourself for my daily login report. Like I say, it's going to take about 2 minutes. Just general information, name, date of birth, eye color, such and such of that nature. I can do it over the phone, so when I do...
That's stuff that's available on my license.
Excuse me?
All that information is, already available to you.
What?
It's like, driver's license information.
Would you like me to do that over the phone, or would you like me to do it in person once I get the summons?
Well, obviously, I don't want to see you in person. I mean...
Well, I'm going to have to stop by your house tonight and give you the summons. Okay? I mean, I can make it real quick, that's what I mean. I can just give you the summons and be on my way, or I could take about 4 minutes for me to get that information. I just don't know if you want me to drop it off and be on my way, or get the information when I get to your house.
Like, you can't... So...
I'll tell you what, I'll get the information from you right now so I can just give you the summons when I get there. If you have any questions, then you can ask me questions. Okay?
Well, you know what? A woman's coming to pick me up to go babysitting,
Right.
in the next couple of hours. I'm not sure if I wasn't sure if she was coming at 5:30 or at 7.
Right.
But I tell you what, she's going to be really impressed to see the police in front of my house, and she's going to love to trust her kids with me.
That's why, where do you live? I can be at your house in 5 minutes. Be out of your house in 5.5. So what may be your address so I can take care of this matter with you, okay? Like I said, it's either I give you the criminal summons, okay, and you go on your own accord, or I get a warrant from the judge and I come and pick you up and take you to see him right now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it real convenient for you.
Can I see the judge, within, an hour?
Excuse me?
When you say right now, I could go see the judge,
No, I would have
right
to go
now?
get a warrant. Go get the warrant from the judge. And then go find you.
Oh. I thought...
But if the judge, like I said, if the judge is not available to come back to court...
I cannot believe this is happening.
Alright, man, what's your address so I can give you the summons, okay?
It seems like...
Ma'am.
Shouldn't I be saying something like, I should, get a lawyer or something?
No, you don't need a lawyer. If you need a lawyer, you can bring a lawyer to court with you when you appear in court. Okay? What I need your address so I can drop this criminal summons off to you.
I have this picture of a cop pulling over someone that was on the plane on September 11th, 2 days before. I think you can't find this online anymore. But it's just always struck me that the amount of time that's wasted that for all these years police have spent talking to me because of some asshole just, entertaining themselves with tormenting me. That's what this is about. Damn, this is too long.